Good morning, ladies, gentlemen, gangsters, and gremlins. New episode, new day. Today we are going to do shoulders. This is my last warm-up set, and we jump right into it. Yeah, this is not a squat setup. This is not a squat setup. We start with behind the neck presses. Nice. As always, super slow, very controlled, as it should be. So I will now go up to 185 and see how that goes, because I think this might be our working weight for today. But we will see. We will do some heavy singles or doubles. And this is basically almost my body weight. So it's almost on point. And if you can press your own body weight, especially that slowly, behind your neck, I mean, you're in a pretty good position. Let's be honest here. You could lift all the donuts in the world. There's no doubt about that. And on top of that, that's also very important for your shoulder health. So if you have the range of motion and you can control the weight, that's fantastic. Because it's very easy to simply press the weight up and then drop it down without controlling it in any way or form, because that's only 50% of the movement. So it's not just about getting the weight up and introducing momentum to the movement. We're trying to cut all of that out as good as possible. And yes, the way I stand is kind of weird, but there's a reason for it. And it has nothing to do with warm-ups or anything like that. It's simply because if I stood normally, you wouldn't see me. All right, 185. Let's do this, boys. Let's do this. Move. Nice setup. No momentum from the feet, if possible. Just pressing it up. Okay, nice. So very controlled, as you can see. And now we are going to do a few sets with that weight. Or should we go up? Should we go up here? Let's repeat that set and then we go up. Good idea, guys. Good idea. Last week, we did the same weight for heavy doubles. And this week, we are going for heavy singles. Take a little bit of pressure off this week, but still keep the same weight. So instead of lowering the weight, we simply do less reps. Oh, bad rep, bad rep. Okay, I lied. Felt way lighter than expected. So 3 reps, could have done more. Maybe we go up in weight. Maybe. Or we do heavy triplets. We will see. So that's the question, right, gremlins? What should we do? Should we stay at that weight and do more reps? Or should we go up in weight and also do more reps, if possible? I think I know what I'm going to do. It will be option number 2, because we can still remove the weight afterwards, after our heavy sets, and then get the reps in, as we always do. Yeah, that's what we are going to do. Let's go. Let's add a little donut to the mix, but I really have to check out if it is possible to see this blade from that camera angle because I know the internet. I've been posting stuff on the internet since 1996, since the dinosaurs were alive. So I know already what is going to happen if you don't see that. Some people will start screaming, "Oh, you removed the blades afterwards." Right? So always keep in mind when you film yourself, always show the blades. Makes your life easier. Or you're really into engagement farming, rage baiting, for example, then you don't show them. You simply say wild stuff and then simply watch people going crazy in the comments while your posts rise. But I'm not into that. I don't like that. But you could. You could do it. It's a business model. All right, it's visible. That's fantastic. So 196 body weight, on point 196. It's actually a little bit heavier, but 196 will do the job because these blades, I calculate them as 45s, but they are 45.67 to be precise. But for simplicity, 45 is fine. So, body weight, let's see if I can press it or not. Can fail on camera, right? Yep, possible. Oh, good. I mean, we should actually complete the 200-pound thing, right? So, yeah, I see. Let me see the donuts that I could use to get that job done. I think we will use those plates because those are the smallest that I actually have with a 50 mil opening. So where do we get from here? We have 196 up there and we have 5.5 in my hand. So we would crash the 200 and add a little bit to it, even more. I think we should do that. Let's try it. If I can do it, we will go up to 205. So you gotta help me a little bit here, right? Push up on the elbows. Mentally. Use your telepathic skills to get this done with me. Good. Nice. 205 is next. 205 is next. All right, gremlins. 205. Birds unreal. Let's go. 205. Yes, we can. Obama can't, but yes, we can. 205. Question is, should we go up in weight or should we stay here? Same position, same question again, right? I think this time we will stay. I think it is the smarter move. And I know it's very difficult for you to see, or when you see me doing the exercise, that's what I mean. When you see me doing the exercise, every rep basically looks the same. So even my warm-up with 45 pounds bar alone, bar by itself, looks like I'm struggling because I'm making the movement harder than it actually is. So reason number one, I make it harder. Reason number two, I make nice faces. You know, those kind of stuff because it's cooler on camera. And reason number three, because when you do the movement very slowly, it looks boring, so you have to compensate for that. But the main reason is that I don't use straps, belts, slingshots, knee sleeves, all that kind of nonsense. I mean, if you like doing them or using them, please do. I know why you're doing it, because you can lift more weight, but that's not the reason for me. The reason for me is that I don't have those things in real life. And I know the gym is real life, so sounds like an oxymoron. But outside the gym, you don't have any of those things. So I'm trying to get better at everything outside the gym. I'm not trying to get better at an exercise by using all these helpers so I can say, oh, I lift more weights and then I drop the weight. It doesn't make sense to me, right? But I respect everyone who's doing it their way. Do it the way you want to do it. I simply show you how I do it my way. And that's my way. So you can try it, you can laugh about it, you can like it, you can hate it, but whatever, right? You can do whatever you want to. Oh, on top of that, mentioning all the extra gear and accessories. When you cut all those things out, you need a lot of stabilizing muscles simply to move through the exercise, right? So you could do the same exercise, not standing, but you could do it on a bench where you have some support, some back support, where you can press even more because you can press your entire body weight with your legs against the bench, and then you will be able to move more weight. But I don't like doing that because, like I said, in real life, I don't have a bench with me. It would be a little bit awkward running around with a behind the neck press bench. I mean, that's a setup. That's crazy. So, but you need it for the range of motion in real life. So if you are not capable of doing it, maybe you start with the bar alone, or not even the bar. Maybe you take Jimmy Pencilneck, who is standing in the corner over there. You will see him if you haven't already. So that's our friend, Burger Jimmy, because he definitely needs a couple burgers. It's not quite big. Can't call him Jimmy Pencilneck because his neck actually is one of his best body parts. So there is that. Simply restore the range of motion and it will help you get bigger, stronger, and better in real life. It gives you healthier shoulders, and I've been doing this for more than 30 years. And once you have it and you work for it, you will keep it. You lose it if you don't use it. Some bars for today, guys. Some bars, gremlins. We have to do something here. 2 or 5 again. Let's go. Shh. Yeah. Little reminder, I should use the other bar without the knurling in here because it always destroys your neck. That really destroys your neck, not the exercise. It's taking the wrong bar. Okay, going down to 157. We are so far 24 reps deep in this workout, this exercise, including the warm-up sets. So this is going to be set number 13. Set number 6, considering only the working sets. All right, successfully spit on my mirror. That's what we like. So the last exercise is going to be laterals. I simply start with a light weight just to get into the motion and see if everything works as expected. Answer is yes, it does. So it's number one. Now we'll go for 25s. Another 1 or 2 reps. Yep, fine again. Then I will wait a little bit, do my last warm-up set with 35 plates. I mean 2 plates, but 35 pounds each. And that's it. Then we will start our set. And probably only do 1, because you don't really need more if you're trying to gain muscle. You need a little bit, you need higher volume, in my opinion, when you're trying to gain strength. But after you get your heavy reps in, you really don't need a lot of volume for building muscle. So yeah, that's also, by the way, another reason why I bought these plates, the gripper plates, because you could use them as dumbbells for basically any exercise you want to. So save space, looks differently, but it's nice. Very, very nice, comfortable. Okay, 35s. Okay, last set, gremlins. 38.6 pounds. Precisely. Your gym would probably declare them 40s, but we're not doing that here. Two ugly ones. One. Half rep, half rep. So last one doesn't count. All right. All right. Ladies, gentlemen, gangsters, gremlins, immortals, freedom fighters, whatever you call yourself. That's it for today. So I know some of you might be confused, because when you train like that, you don't get a pump. So that's another reason why people don't like training like that, because they want to get a pump, the biggest pump possible, in order to have the greatest Instagram pictures, right? So, but that's not what I do. I'm trying to get better at everything outside the gym by using the weights in the gym. That's it. See you in the next one. Be lazy.